Hello everyone, my name's CarmelOP and welcome to Conscript. Now Conscript is a not exactly isometric or top down, but it's like third person but not exactly third person horror game. It's based in World War One. It's made by a solo dev named Jordan Moki or Mochi, I don't know how to pronounce it, at Catchweight Studio. Published by Team 17. I think Team 17's mainly famous for the Worms series, if I'm not mistaken, and I think that's the only game they've really developed. I think everything else, they publish everything else. Team 17. They publish Dredge. I could have sworn those were the guys behind the Worms series. Am I wrong? I might be wrong. Overcooked, Interplanetary, Avon Colony. Worms, there's Worm. Okay, here's all the Worms games. Okay, yeah. So I guess they moved away from being a developer to just being a straight up publisher, which I guess is maybe the dream scenario, right? You have developers who are now publishers, and they know what it's like on both ends of the spectrum, so that's kind of a good thing. Anyway, Conscript, let's get into it. I hope there's... Oh yeah, I bought the DLC. Hold on, why am I not getting audio? Unless it's just extremely quiet. Is it an awesome game? I'm about to find out. Yeah, barely. The audio is very quiet. Yeah. Okay. Inventory bag style change. Yep. Sure. Cool. Trader pack purchase elite. Okay. Yep. Got it. Uniform, and there's one more, right? Yeah, the Tommy uniform. Okay. Okay. So let's go to options really quick. Gameplay. Okay. That doesn't really do anything for me. Let's see your audio. Just want to make sure subtitles are turned on because most people like those. So, just making sure everything's good to go. Resolution that is wrong. Make sure that applied. It did. Okay. Accessibility. No subtitles. No subtitles in the game. Okay, so there's probably no actual talking. That's fine. Okay, new game. We'll go with the default difficulty. For veteran players, fewer resources are available. Start with fewer inventory bag slots, and the enemies behave more aggressively. Okay, so that's one thing. Enemies inflict less damage. That's one thing I like to see, is that based on difficulty, enemies behave differently. That's what I prefer, but we'll stick with soldier. Just that way I'm not banging my head against the wall. Let's see here. Higher difficulty means obviously more damage and health for the enemies. Yeah, that's typically what difficulty means, because there's not that many games out there that actively change enemy AI behaviors based on difficulty. Manual saves and save rooms will not cost a consumable ink item. S+ rank will be achieved when using unlimited. Oh, will be unachievable. This game auto saves at specific checkpoint. S rank. Oh god, do we want those? Nah, we'll do it. I feel like if I activate those, I'm not playing it the way the game's intended to be played. So we're just gonna go ahead and go without those. As much as I don't want to. So you will not be able to change these settings once a new game is started. Game by Jordan Moki or Mochi, not sure. You would have at least recommended checkpoints. So that's one of my biggest things, is liking it. I love it when games tell you this is how the game is meant to be played. and then you go harder and harder. That's like, I think that should be the golden standard of all game difficulty selectors. Easy, medium, the way the game was meant to be played, then hard, extra hard, whatever. July 12th, 1916, the Great Wars raged for nearly 2 years. Millions of husbands, fathers, and sons have already been sent to slaughter. Many more will follow. The German army has hammered Verdun with artillery since late February. Their plan is to bleed France white, but yet she holds. I think that's what that said. This will be one of the longest and bloodiest battles of the entire war. Oh, nothing afterwards. Okay. Chapter 1. Okay. Some disputed barricade. Okay. July 11th, 1916. Dear Ma, I hope you are doing better. Around 9 weeks now we have been stationed at Verdun. It is with great relief that I can finally write back to you. I know you have been thinking about Pierre. Happy to say he made a full recovery after being gassed. He is now fighting up at Fort Seville. As for me, I'm still stuck in this miserable support trench a few hundred meters downhill. Still haven't found Father's watch. Pierre thinks he left it in the old locker at Fort Vaux when the Germans attacked us there. I'm sure we'll find it soon. We have been fighting Germans over these old forts for weeks on end. They've swapped hands multiple times in the past months. To be frank, I don't see what the point is anymore. Our artillery support is constantly delayed, our water is poisoned, and supplies are low. Telephone lines have been severed beyond repair, and communication from command has been dreadfully slow. It's all a bit of a mess. Do I care for history? Here and there. Not much war history, as I used to be, like, I used to know a little bit more about war history than I do now. But that was during my time in the army, so like it was like you had to know your war history. Although tomorrow we will be sent south for our first break in weeks, much needed. Oh, I read that inflection wrong. It will be a relief to feel clean water on my skin once again. I will bring both of us home, Ma. Worry not. Promises made, promises kept. They're back. But yeah, I can enjoy history, but like I'm not a history buff. Oh shit, okay, here we go. Okay, so that's how we look around. Okay, so okay, that's gonna get weird to get used to. Is that if I'm not looking at whatever, oh okay, that actually, so hold on, if I do that, what the fuck? Why was I able to see that there? Just some junk. There's nothing of interest here. I'll finish writing this letter later. Okay. That's going to take some getting used to. You actually have to move your mouse to face the item you want to interact with. Moths are flying around the flame of the lantern. I need to find Pierre and get to the front lines. You want to learn some things then, staying relevant to what the game shows or says? If it doesn't spoil anything, sure. Okay, so I can click or press F to interact. Okay. Okay, I'm digging the graphical choice, but I'm a sucker for like the older looking aesthetic. I don't know why. Okay, so you can shift. You do have a stamina bar. You're not one to spoil? Okay. Oh no. Oh, hold on, that's flashing. Field manual. French Army Field Operations Manual, standard issue. Valiant soldiers, when under fire, remember the basics of your field training. Different weapon types have different firing styles. Check your weapons before going into battle. Only engage in close quarters combat if absolutely necessary. You can sprint to outrun the enemy. If you are fatigued, you will be easy pickings. If surrounded, you can perform a combat roll to avoid enemy strikes. Your items can be viewed and used from the inventory bag. Here, weapons can also be equipped and assigned for instant use. Crafting materials can be combined to create medicines, ammunitions, and tools for the field. If inventory space is limited, consumable items and ammo can be discarded. Think carefully before doing so. Always pay attention to space in your field bag. Only take what is necessary for survival, and more importantly, the enemy can strike from anywhere. Stick to assigned trenches, keep your head down, and only advance when ordered by your company commander. We want to bring you home to your family safely. Field manual was logged into your okay. Let's see. The original plan, why Verdun was chosen by Germany General von Falkenhayn, was because it would destroy the morale of the French and was a direct path to Paris. When his plan failed, he later lied, saying that his original plan was like a game, said bleed France white, which was not. That's the thing about like war, like you gotta stay like 5 steps ahead. Like, so let's see here. Andre the Fritz are back at Sauville again. Your brother, he went up about 20 minutes ago. I'll see you at the front. Let's give these bastards hell. So like that's fight valiantly and the enemy will cower. Someone left their gear here. Looks like they left in a hurry. But let's see. That's a propaganda poster made by the dev to give hints to the player without having a pop-up that would pull you out, so you stay realistic to the way. Oh, really? Okay. But yeah, so the way the military works is fucking wild. Made by one Australian guy over 7 years. Jesus, dude. This will be like the 3rd solo dev game we cover, I think, on the channel. I think so. But yeah, there's plans upon plans upon plans, like within the military. Where have you been? They're mounting another attack on Fort Seville. We need every man there at the fort. Get moving now. So like when COVID hit, dude, I want to check that. The barbed wire has been destroyed here, making this trench more susceptible to raid, so be careful of that. If I had extra wire, I could patch it up. Ooh, does that mean like I have to look for stuff and fix things to make future fights easier? Okay. The officer's uniform here is from 1914, which stopped being used at the end of the same year for Horizon Blue, which you have. Okay, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. But okay, dodge roll. Okay, it's telling me all the things now, I guess. Anything in there? Cigarettes. Okay. But when not the 501st, that's fucking Star Wars. The medical cache from Fort Campbell, where I was stationed, when they went up to New York for COVID relief, that whole plan was in place in case China invaded from Canada. And that's how they would mobilize everybody and stuff. And that plan had just been laying around forever. Ink. Okay, so there's my saves. Store items. Okay, I don't have anything in my inventory that I want. But like the military has plans on top of plans on top of plans. Don't be over encumbered. Store your gear for victory. Okay, I see what you mean by the hints. That's actually pretty neat. Here we go again, Andre. I'll see you at the front. Okay, I guess my guy's name is Andre. A dimly lit lamp sits beside the journal. Sally sells seashells by the seashore is what that sounds like. Write a journal entry and record your progress. Yes. No, not that one. I want the top one. Yes. Okay. When I asked the dev why he made that mistake, he said it was, oh, let's see, hold on. The officer's uniform here is from, yeah. When I asked the dev why he made that mistake, he said it was to make important character more noticeable. Yes. Kind of like Fallout, where China invaded Alaska and USA annexed Canada. Yeah. So like, but like, so uniforms not matching is like a thing when you're back in the States, but I think when you deploy, you're more than likely gonna have nothing but new gear. And, or not new gear, but matching gear. So I don't know. I'd imagine, depending on how long they were here at the front, you know, like if I'm an officer, right, and like I have this old ass uniform, I'm not going, and like I got the threat of death around me, I'm not going to worry about. Worry about a new uniform. Okay, I have to click. Okay. No, I can't just click. I have to hold right click to prime the weapon. And then, okay. Okay, so you have to charge the weapon in some way or another. Okay. Got it. Okay, can't go in through that way. The locations in the game are real ones, but the layouts are changed for gameplay reasons. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Okay, still looking for like an actual weapon. Right now I'm just running around like a Kriegsman. I mean, if you're a Kriegsman, all you need is a shovel. Oh shit, okay, bring it. Wasn't it? Yeah, I pressed space to roll and my dude didn't. Okay, so can't loot him. I don't want to say there's no looting in the game, but I cannot loot him. That's unfortunate. Okay. Some of these scenes are actually pretty spooky. Well, in that situation, you could worry since the red dye for the pants was important from Germany. Don't buy from your enemy. Yeah, that's true. Side of his head looks like it was caved in with a shovel, so that dude just murdered that dude. Okay, I'm going to, I gotta like not just rest my mouse wherever I want to. Miss on the message. What message? Is there a guy here? Unless I missed it way back here. Oh, I missed one. Let's see here. Kind of like, let's see here. Well, in that situation, you could worry since the red dye for the pants was imported from Germany. You don't buy from your enemy. Yeah. The locations in the game are real ones. Yep, for gameplay reasons. Yeah, okay. Yeah, my chat, so typically I have a chat overlay that overlays the game right here, but it's not, like it works, but like if the game is exclusive full screen, it just doesn't work. Actually, speaking of which, let me see if that'll fix it actually. There we go, okay. Yeah, there we go. There we go, that makes things 10 times better. Yeah, I just gotta be careful not to click off of my, out of my game world. Okay, yeah, that way I don't have to look over at the chat thing every now and then. German trench raider seems he was stabbed in the chest. Says bleeding and he's unconscious. I need to move him. French Adrian helmet. France was the first nation to introduce steel helmet in 1915. British and German followed next year. Okay. Are you like, you must be a history buff, dude. Your cigarettes +5. I guess cigarettes, I guess they help somehow. Well, okay, ink, yeah, there might be a stress aspect to this game. I do French Army Great War reenactment. Oh, really? Okay, so this game's almost right up your alley, huh? Oh, your fucking weapons have durability on them. That actually sucks. Not like as in like a game review standpoint, but like that just sucks for me. Okay, need a key for this. Okay. Is this even gonna work, I wonder? Probably not. One more hit. Okay, so that doesn't work. Oh wait, I can see the door here. Okay, so let me... Well, I mean, there is a door there, but I'm not getting a prompt to move it. Unless there's like a pry bar or something I need to grab. Because that's obviously a door there, unless like that's just nothing there I can interact with. Let me go back to the previous room. More cigarettes. Let's see here. When you're stuck, I'm gonna let you. Yeah, that's fine. Gonna let me struggle just for a bit. I doubt it's anything back here. I just want to double check, make sure I didn't miss anything, which I don't think I did. Okay, I doubt we climb up. See, we don't have a jump of any kind. Oh, okay, that's actually useful. Okay, so all of this is pretty much tutorial area. So... Oh, are you fucking serious? Okay, so that I can move... Okay. I didn't think that was a thing. Okay, nothing in there. I kind of wish when I open containers, it would automatically open it up for me. That way I don't have to click it a second time. Attention! Check your firearms before going into combat. Only engage in close quarters combat if absolutely necessary. Okay. Take the rifle rounds? Yes. Pick up the rifle rounds. Cool. Left or right? I guess it probably doesn't matter. Okay. We need a key to get in that door. So I guess also the name of the game is literally break open everything. Okay, so let's go ahead and equip this. Can I quick slot that? Yeah, so we'll assign you to 1. Oh, no, assign you to 2. Let's go ahead and... Okay, it's automatically loaded. The generator is supplying power to the entirety of Fort Seville. It's the last one we have. Okay, so we gotta probably defend this at some point. That's locked. Aim is steady. Destroy the Boche. Whatever the Boche are. The French label rifle, first gun to use smokeless powder, invented by French chemist Paul VL, making it the best gun in the world by default until others had access to smokeless powder. Holy shit. Well, I mean, it makes sense. I never thought about smokeless powder. Okay, hold up here. So... that's the last made up posters. Now everyone you'll come across will be real ones. Oh, really? Okay. Okay, so the generator's on. This door's locked. That door's locked. So... we probably have to go up through this way, and they'll probably break down the door because this is a long-ass hallway. That would make sense for it. No? Key is required. Okay. Maybe a little bit of backtracking. For those of you watching live, it is greatly appreciated that you are here.